After listening to this song a few times, I personally volunteer to give Meg a hug. Cause god damn. So Meg Thee Stallion released her new single Cobra last Friday, and damn, I could be wrong, but I feel like this is the first big single from Meg Thee Stallion where she's actually talking about what's going on in her personal life and not the usual rapper ass shaking type of music. Not that I'm complaining or anything. I thought the song was a good and necessary switch up, and Meg is one of the few celebrities that I genuinely feel bad for. She lost her father when she was a teenager, she lost her mother in 2019, and I believe a few months after that she also lost her grandmother as well. As we all know, she went through a very public trial after a shooting incident with her and Tory Lanez. People in the music industry seem to have turned their backs on her, and she's had public issues with her original record label for years. She's gone through a lot the last 3 to 4 years, and for the most part, she's had to go through most of this alone. With everything she's been through, Meg is one of those artists that I wanted her to dive into that musically and put her emotions into a track, and with Cobra, she did that and she said a lot. And one of the main things that people took away from this song was that her now ex-boyfriend Pardi cheated on her. Nigga, look, I'm a man, I'm grown, I get it. I know looks aren't everything in a relationship, and I'm sure you probably heard the saying before, for every beautiful woman is a man that's tired of sleeping with her. But how do you cheat on Meg? Meg says in a song that she pulled up and saw him getting pleasured by another woman in the bed they shared together, which is crazy. I don't know if it's because I'm a guy, but I feel like I'm pretty good at sensing BS from other men, and it seems like a lot of men were kind of off on Pardi because he had a feminist tattoo and just some of the things that he said on Twitter, and it's hilarious to think about the women back then who were telling men they needed to be more like Pardi. It's almost like we don't know these people. But Meg was saying a lot of depressing things on this song. She starts the song off by saying, breaking down and I had the whole world watching, but the worst part is really who watched me. Every night I cried, I almost died, and nobody close tried to stop it. Obviously she's referencing the shooting incident, and as an outsider, that entire situation just sounded like a mess. I was never a big Tory Lanez fan, but it just caught me off guard how people were willing to put all their eggs in his basket, like making it clear they're supporting him. But it has to be hard to see your peers and people you thought were your friends turn their backs on you. I always thought it was weird and odd how strongly people were supporting Tory, especially in the public. Once again, as an outsider, all of that just seemed weird to me. Like my guy Drake was all hugged up on her and then he was taking shots at her on his album. The amount of podcasts and YouTube videos I saw where people were blatantly saying that Meg is lying about the situation, just weird. But she talks about her depression and being up at night and always wanting to drink. She even says at one point she wants to slit her wrist. On a serious note, I just hope she's okay. This is some Kid Cudi Man on the Moon type of depressing music, which I actually appreciate. I love when rappers remind us that they're human and put their real life into their music. That's why I love artists like J. Cole, Big Crit, Kid Cudi. It reminds you that these people are human just like us. And I doubt it, but I would love to see Meg do more of this on her next album. My thoughts on this record? It's cool. It's one of those songs where I think Meg released it just so she could vent and get her emotions out. I saw people talking about replay value and not making the Billboard charts. Do y'all actually like music? I don't think she released this song with the thought process that she's gonna go #1, and that's okay. Now when it comes to the music video itself, I didn't like this video. Don't get me wrong, she looks great, she looks amazing, but a lot of stuff in this video just looked cheap, to say it nicely. But I know she's doing this whole album independently, so I'll give her a pass. Y'all favorite queen, Nicki Minaj, seems to not be a fan of the song. Nicki Minaj seems like such a terrible person to me. She has such a negative energy about her. But I'm happy Meg put this song out. I thought it was a good change of pace for her. I like when rappers do this. I loved Gunna's last album when he was talking about his YSL case and the whole is he a rat situation. Rap music does not need to always be about popping bottles and spending money. For Meg, I hope she's doing okay and she's able to have some sort of peace with everything going on in her life. She's been through a lot. I'm just happy she was able to get this out there and get this off her chest. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. What are your thoughts on this song? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know in the comment section below. Love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Until next time, see you in the next live.